I've ever bothered opening that middle gate just to add right there. There's 2 entrances to the yard along this yard lane. 3 entrances to the yard along the lane. Why do I need to unlock 1 or 2 of them? Sometimes you can beat the traffic, and other times not so much. I'm going to turn the lights on because it's getting a bit shady around here. Lucky 2 dragon lights. I'll take this one to the sheep pen first. Let's see how much they want. Actually, we'll pick up the grass on the floor by the sheep pen. Then we'll see how much we need. Straight between the top and bottom of the field. Okay, how's your download? Is it done or are you still doing it? Okay. For much longer as well. Which means I might make a detour on the way back to the road. Ah, yeah. Okay, so the next question is, does it work? What happens when you click it? did improve on between 17 and 19 was they increased the width, operating width of these grass and straw pickups for balers and loading wagons. This is not as painful as it used to be. You pretty much had to use a windrower on 17. Oh, installing updates, yes indeed. Oh, okay, so you're on the entry window. That's a good start. I have. Some people actually released the mods for those on 17. I haven't seen any for 19 though. And good evening, God of Thunder. How has your world been today? Okay, a little bit at the end of the field. The grass is done for now. There it is. Okay, lift that up, lift that up, turn that off. Beacons, turn off the lights and follow the Prius up the hill. %70% full, we're still struggling. Yeah, I tend not to worry too much. You know, there are mods which are definitely not realistic, like auto-loading trailers and what have you. But sometimes it gets to the point, especially on something like Lawfolds, where I have huge fields. I cut the cut the grass field off camera just after the last stream, and got about 92 bales out of it. Now, while I could get a tractor with a front loader and load those 92 bales onto a flatbed, I'm kind of thinking my workers can do it, except the workers can't do that in FarmSim. And I have other things to do, like planting fields and loads of other stuff. So at that point I don't mind using an autoload, an unrealistic autoload trailer just to get the job done, because the job needs doing. But like I say, it's also like the sort of the slurry spreading. Those slurry tanks empty so quickly that I just don't. I'll run them myself, but I've got to then run a truck with another tank on the back to and from the BGA in order to refill the tank, refill the spreader on field. And I think the last 2 times I did it, I just said, okay, I'm putting the worker on auto replenish from the BGA, and I'll park the truck on the field so we can say, well, we kind of are doing it. The truck's there and it's driving backwards and forwards between the BGA and the field, but I need to be doing some other tasks, so I'm not going to be doing that myself. So you're emulating the task you've got all the equipment handy to get it done. So there we go. That's why you don't need a shovel if you've got a loading wagon and sheep. It's quite literally, you can just use the loading wagon to pick up the grass, because it's grass, and then dump the grass into the trough. Actually discovered that trick all myself playing on Goldcrest Valley on Farm Sim 17. It's sort of, well, a loading wagon picks up grass. The sheep spit grass on the ground and get upset because the ground's got covered in grass. So why not just use the loading wagon rather than a front loader and a bucket? So we have a bucket, but I haven't used it yet. Okay, we tend to play on the US one. So click on that. It'll usually tell you how many people are on the server, and obviously if it's full because it's a Saturday afternoon, you might want to play on the European one. That's empty. Turn that off, lift that up. And turn that way. Oh yeah, we need it. And the way I've, not so much when I'm playing single player. I mean, if I feel like it, I will spend the time to manually load bales, although my manual task pastime is usually something like loading trees onto a logging trailer manually with a tractor, because I can sit there and do that for ages and just relax doing that. When you're playing with when you're streaming, you kind of want the jobs. Yeah, you don't want to spend more time than you need to doing a job. So, yeah. Although for 19, for the most part, I haven't bothered doing bales on any of the streamed farms so far. I've always used loading wagons. And the only farm I'm using bales on at the moment is Field Mountain, and my wife doesn't mind playing with the round baler and all the stopping and unloading that goes on with that, and I'm using the Anderson round bale pickup trailer because it'll take 24 bales. And it's a little bit more realistic than driving a tractor with a flatbed round with an autoload script picking up stuff. So let's stick the weight there. There we go. So we have done that. We have harvested the grass. We fed the sheep. We put the rest of the grass in the silo. Nothing's grown. That's interesting. What's all the... Oh, that's the needs lime. We're never going to need lime on that field, so it's always going to be patchy. How much grass have we got? I believe grass is the spiky one. So we've got 71,000 litres of grass. We should probably sell some straw sometime too. I should probably buy the BGA sometime as well. I think you can sell... Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, that's my tractor being very upset about being old and decrepit. Is that the loading wagon? Might need to deal with that. Outside of that, the tractor's actually in fairly good nick. Still don't have money. Sheep are all sheepy. Gonna get a new sheep in 34 hours. So every 2 days we get new sheep. It's all done. We will go and park. Okay, what do we do? Wrong one. 588 on the US. Longhorn, there's also an app for your phone called Truckee that will show you how many people are on the server, where they are. Oh, that's cool. That's kind of weird. No, I mean the only trailers I've used so far is this one here, the RBM 2000. So I actually have to it's an automatic pickup thing. I don't bother with that one because I'm not wrapping the bales on the field. I'm bringing them off the field and then wrapping them on this thing. So they're wrapped where I want to store them. I have used that in the past. Don't know that I've bothered using this. I have used the round bale thing there. But as I say, I don't think any of the trailers I have run an auto-load script at the moment. I just haven't bothered with them. I haven't bothered with auto-load trailers. Oh, these ones do. Manual loading, auto-load round, back, and this one is manual loading, auto-load square. So I haven't got a combo like the old Farm Sim 17 ones where you could cycle through what you wanted to load. So you could load pallets, you could load loads of stuff. As I said, I haven't given the auto-load trailers a chance yet. Because that Anderson trailer, two reasons. The Anderson trailer tips flat, so you end up with a row of bales rather than a huge tall stack that on a low barn you just end up grounding the baler out as you try and unload it. And it carries 24 bales, and there's not many any balers that will load that many, or bale trailers that will load that many, especially not the auto load ones. I mean, I have seen a couple of guys in 17, they'll load it higher than an auto load will load. Auto-load trailer will load, say, 2 rows of bales. They'll stick a third one on top. Okay, I'm going to go over here and fix the tractor. As I said, not that it really needs it. We've still got a lot of fertilising to do and the likes. So we'll repair that. So there used to be a diesel tank just inside here on the 17 version of the map. don't have any on-site fuel tankage anymore. Park away from the wall so I can get out. So there used to be a lean-to here, which I used to park my airframe truck. All of this debris used to be around. That's the chicken shed, which is where all the eggs used to appear. And this thing here used to be a liquid fertilizer. Farm actually had liquid fertilizer supply on it. I do not recall it having seed or solid fertilizer. This shed here used to be over here. Up at the top at the end there. It's like not moved, but then this section used to run all the way to the end. All the way up to the pig yard, so there was no gap there. I think the pig slurry used to be in that corner, so it was difficult to park something there because that would get in the way. But then there were 4 sheds over here, and that's the pig shed now. Yep. So there used to be a couple of parking bays along there that you could park stuff. Sheep area used to be at an angle rather than straight. But the main farm building has not changed that much. All of this is just as it was. Gate here, I never used to open that. I think the house is a little bit bigger, and there used to be a loft at the top there, and a door, sliding door here. Yes, and that's part of the problem I found with those a fair number of those mechanical what do you call them, bale loading trailers, is that when they do stack vertical, there ain't no clearance in the barn. Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay, well, I think for now I'm going to call it a day. We have our field of oats, really. Don't know why I did that. So we're waiting for these 3 fields to go all ready to harvest on us. Then we can begin the cycle again. We've got enough sheep, I think. 20 sheep. Could buy 20 more, 10 more. We've got $62,000, pounds, euros, something. I think we're going to leave it at that. There's a light up there. Is there a light switch? Oh, find the light switch. There for. Maybe it's not actually a light switch. Maybe the lights are automatic. Okay, anyway, I'm wasting time. So, have you got it all started, long hauler? Now there is, what is it? It's the animal. There are 2 animal pen extension mods. One provides you with continuous supply of water at a cost, and also includes some other it includes the ability to sell the milk without having to take it anywhere. So truck will turn up and take your milk away for you and pay you for it, but at a lesser cost. And there's another one which does actually show how many animals in the pen. So if I go back over here, I do not have it loaded. Oh no, I don't have to go anywhere. There is a thing, there is an information block there which would say sort of 20 of 150. Just above the main panel. And that you can now get as a mod. Oh, it does? Ugh. As I said, I haven't tried it. But then on this map, you can go garage, farmhouse, farm barn. Which barn's that? Don't know which barn that is. Large grain silo. Love the large grain silo. It only says it does up to soybeans, but it does do the other stuff as well. The workshop is just a flat pad. It's not actually a building. 3 bunker silo. So there you go. Large cow pasture, 200 cows. So that's the pasture just by the front road. Large chicken coop will take 400 chickens. Good grief, that's a lot of chickens running around the yard. 250 sheep. The pig enclosure is only 100. The horse paddock, which is way out on a different yard, is 8. Thought there was another cow shed. Large cow pasture. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the cow pasture takes gives you 200, and the large cow pasture gives you another 200. So, for those of you that you want to know, this building here is the large cow pasture, which gives you this field out the back. And then on the other side of this fence, this is the cow pasture. But there is no milk supply here, or slurry, or manure. So I don't know what the deal is with this second yard, but you can have 400 cows total on this farm. Also not sure where the poop goes. Where did the poop go? There, maybe? Possibly there. I don't know. They did give us a free poop wagon, but I sold that. It's like I don't have cows. I'm not having cows anytime soon. The slurry feeds back through here to up here. But again, I'm not sure why we've only got 1 cow pasture and 1 milk. Is the milk thing there? No, the milk thing's here. 1 milk shed. And the other field doesn't support that. I haven't played with it yet. I have looked at the cow mod, which gives you the different breeds, and I know some of them don't produce milk. I think some of them don't produce milk at all, which kind of makes, if you're going beef cattle, then that front yard kind of works. But I'm still running on the vanilla cows, so no difference with no matter which ones I buy. But I'm trying to concentrate on sheep on this farm. Could buy some more sheep. I said that already. So, did... Long hauler says thanks, so I'm guessing that means he's got Truckers MP working. Oh, and the water only works on vanilla pens. Oh, okay, we might have got our... Not that this, I mean, this one is not particularly a problem for water. Keep getting distracted. Because the water pen, or the water thing is right here. And the load for the water is right here. Which, yeah, sheep, look, water here, drink it. It's got ducks in too, see? Ducks. Anyway, okay. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you all for showing up. I will be back. It's Tuesday today. Tomorrow, World of Warships. Fun on the high seas. I might even call it that. In the meantime, have a good evening, and I'm out of here.